Hello there, Demon First. How are you today? It's good to see you. Tabs, hello. How are you? Almost first. Second, first in chat, I guess. Kind of. I'm the first princess. That you are. That you are. Hi, Tabs. How are you? Good seeing you. Baker's Dozen, hello there. I keep seeing you over in Casual Carrot Stream. How are you doing? Well, Rakeman King, though. And Queen. Oh, you're king. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't even think about that. Mhm. I hope y'all are doing well, though. We're in the solo world here today. Once more. Doing very well, my friend. No work today, so I have time to visit. Happy dancing for that. What? Happy dancing for that. Oh my goodness. There you go. See, no work. That sounds like a good day then. I'm glad you're doing well. It's good seeing ya. It's been a little while, I feel like. I don't know what's changed at this point. Probably far too much or far too little. But my day's been good though. It's gone by fast. That is for sure. Stream days always go fast. Just because the other half of my day is stream. I do lurk a bunch, but I have time to be active today, so that's always good. Oh, you do? Oh, I appreciate the lurks as always. No worries. Nobody has to be there. It's just good to see you. People get busy from time to time. I'm busy myself. And that's okay, right? Tabs, is your back doing any better? I think I saw somewhere that it wasn't, that was hurting. So I hope you're doing better. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. It'll be fun. I hope. It is better, but sitting up is tiring, so sadly not sitting in a chair for stream. Hanging out in bed instead? Oh, that's alright. The coziness of a bed. I hate being in bed. I much prefer other things, like a couch. I don't know. I much prefer like if I like will watch movies every once in a while. I will rather grab like a quick lap blanket or whatever than be above everything. That's I can do that. No May, hello. How are you? You don't have a bed that reclines? That's what pillows are for. Mm. What are you talking? Oh, you're talking about my recliner? That's not even out. That's not recliner's in the office. There's no TVs, only my monitors in here. Although I have been kind of tempted to move it out into our main, uh, in our main room. You doing good? That's good to hear, Nome. I'm glad. We're over here at the XP farm. All of my elytras have finally broke once more. Um, so that's exciting, I guess. Gotta take a screenshot, post the date. I've Gone through this shulker box, I think, like 3 or 4 times now. This might be the 3rd or the 4th. I don't remember. And Lana, hello, hello, how are you? No, my bed is a sleep number bed. Adjustable head and feet. Yeah, do you like it? Truly, I don't feel like I would all too much, but I don't think I would get enough use out of it. I think that's what it is. You love it? It's fair. I much prefer not uh, hanging out on a bed. I don't know. You're good, just sleep. You're tired. What do you mean you're tired? Did you work today? I'm assuming so. Also planning things for the server. Are you? It's been a little while since you've been on here. At least, like, it's been, what, a week? That's exciting. I'm glad. Is it to finish the tree? I'm messing with you. If there's ever anything that's, like, gets you to a point where you don't want to play, don't do it. Just take a break. So if that's where you are at with your tree, I'm happy to help. Great for sitting up in bed to read too. That's fair. Yeah, sitting, that's fair. I could see it being, yeah, I could see that. Or to help with snoring or congestion when you sit, you can tilt it. Is it one of those beds that listens to you and then it adjusts in the night? A bit longer since she's been on the realm. We'll see. Java is just simply superior here. You don't think so? Okay. Is 100% not superior? 100%. I prefer Java. I prefer way more of Java. Can only be on one platform. I only use one platform. I also feel like the realm is so far advanced. I like the grind. Exactly. It's fun to grind sometimes. I am having a struggle though on the server at the moment. My storage is slowly getting out of hand. I have a chest that has about nearing like 18 shulkers that are full of materials that need to be sorted, and I just don't want to sort it. It's so fast to repair an elytra because there's so little durability. Any other things we gotta repair? Oh yeah, there's my fortune tools that need repairing. I need to... No, there's... At some point I need to redo my ender chest once more. Like this blue one and this light blue one. They need to be combined, maybe. I do like having all that. Mainly because I live out of my ender chest. I don't have a base. Pink Duck, hello, hello. Welcome on in. How are you? I just think Java runs a lot smoother tabs. Runs smoother, and I prefer some of the game mechanics in it. You doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. Boom. And I'm extremely used to it. I've been basically playing Java Edition since the beginning. D. Clark, what are you doing here? Tossing 50 bits at me. What is this? What is this? Thank you for the 50 bits. I don't like Bedrock, just can't deal with the hard version of Minecraft. No, I can't deal with the buggy version. If we're going like that. I don't die in either. They do have completely different feels. And I prefer Java. I'm silly. I wanted to play the chicken. Brian dead at the end of the day. How are you? Your brain is dead, not Brian. Sorry. That's wow. Apparently we're both dead here. I'm doing well. You're not silly at all. I'm so sorry. That's funny. I don't know how people have it set up with those sound alerts where they could just do the cheer sound, but I can maybe look into it. I'm sure it's quite simple. I've just never looked at it. It's in stream. I'm sure it would take me 5 minutes probably. Very easy. Exactly. I'm not doing it right now. I just never look because I don't bother with having a whole lot of stuff with everything. Mongoose as well with 169 bits. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you? Nah, I just have to be more observant. I would have done the same, D. Clark. I mean, you're completely fine. Those 20% go to Sound Alert's platform. I didn't even know that. There's the chicken. I didn't expect you to do it. Incoming chicken. I heard it. He's for another 50. I made it onto Corgi Club's Instagram story today, and Cooper was on their Facebook. Oh, that's exciting. I don't exactly know what that all is, but it sounds like one of those cool little pet things. I love that. Happy Tink's cool. You looked into it? Yeah, no, I didn't know about that. Huh. It's a lot you don't know. Well, it's a lot I know as well. Like the great gameplay of Bedrock. I just can't agree. Yeah, so basically I'm famous. Well, at least Cooper is anyway. And that's what matters. That's really cool. I agree with the princess. I've played Bedrock for a long time. It's what I have to. It's what I have, so I enjoy. Well, exactly. If it's all you have, I can fully understand that. It's still Minecraft. Oh, I can turn my render distance up. I actually just installed something. I can install it all the way up to 256 and whatever the heck keep all 256 at the moment. We're not gonna do that because how that actually we'll just undo. There we go. 48 is what I wanted at. I also don't like NVIDIA and how they have it set up. I have to like go over and load the chunks and then it saves. Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't want that one there. You turn it up all the way, you're just asking about the graphics card. Actually, I don't know how the NVIDIA mod does it here, but I'm pretty sure I have to go over and load the chunks. Then it saves those load chunks, and until I get past the 48 limit, then it unloads them. I don't really know. I don't really like it at the moment. I'm not worried about my graphics card at the moment either. I got one of those fancy ones. It was on sale, and I got a good price for it. And then I could give my old one to Hannah. A lovely mod. 3,100 followers on Insta? Is that a lot? It's a lot for Twitch standards, kinda. It was just like one of the things, it felt extremely slow when I played Bedrock. Every single movement was slow. Like moving in and out of inventories was slow. It wasn't enjoyable. And I like Minecraft. When did you last even play? I don't remember. This year? Ad was too slow. Hey, no. I'm still on the upscale for my Minecraft skills. In some areas, it's on the decline for PvP, but it could go back up if I wanted. But other things are going still up. Don't say I hit the top and I'm going down. Okay. Hey, I'm still keeping up. Hello there, Aaron. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. I'm not bashing. Okay, I started off just bashing Bedrock, just out of a pure quick joke. But the game runs way slower, and I don't like how it runs some of the different mechanics. These are valid things to not enjoy. As I can accept your opinion, you can accept mine. I see you picked a great game for this particular Friday. This next Friday. It's not this Friday. Next Friday. Did you actually like the game I was thrown out there? I wasn't sure because if I remember correctly, you didn't own it yet via Steam telling me things. This Friday? Oh, Minecraft? What? Today is Friday. This Friday is this Friday is the next Friday following the day you are. So instead, oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Did you like the game though? I don't. What is? What have I done? Ooh, my Hulk could use some healing as well. I've been seeing so many clips of it. I want to play it with friends. Ah, perfect. Oh, and then D. Clark, you were the other person that was interested that I knew didn't already have the game. Were you still planning on joining us for this next for game night? Not even gonna bother. It's just for game night that's coming up on the 27th. I not get heads anymore from this. I wonder if I need to update my head data pack. I don't know. I just haven't. Oh, I do. These are all player heads. Have to do it. There's a game night coming up. Yeah, next week, Friday. You said you were interested. Also, this is really funny that these have all been player heads. It must have happened in a broken. We're just gonna put it back in for now. That's an off-stream thing. Oh, nice. Well, D. Clark, were you still planning on joining us then? It's a lot of fun, by the way, Aaron. I've played it with Lana, Lige, Laura, and Hannah a few times now. And it's a lot of fun. There is a few things I do suggest for anyone that wants to like play this coming game night and hasn't played it yet. I suggest loading the game up, go through the first tutorial that it has. It like puts you straight into a tutorial. Do that just for like moving around and controls. And then also once you get into the lobby, there's this like there's a handful of videos that go through the different tasks that are in the game. Or just there, yeah, I don't even know if there's like a YouTube video out there that just goes through them all. But like in the game, there's a thing that goes through all the tasks and kind of how to do them. I know I have to make sure that I'll be home. Not sure when I'm leaving for vacation. Could be Friday evening, but maybe Saturday morning. Hard to say. Gonna run into it blindly? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's a lot to take in right away. It's the only reason why I suggest it. It's a lot to take in, but a lot of easy stuff to take in. I'm excited to play it. I think it'll be fun. It didn't have the same feel of Among Us, which is very similar to it. Like in Among Us, you're very like, if you're the bad guy or like lying and all that, it's like, there's not as much of like yelling to prove that you're not the bad guy, not as much deception. And it's a lot better for, I'll be honest, for friendships. It goes a lot better. Play Among Us and it tears everyone down. But what are we doing today? I don't know. That is until Thad turns psycho and leads you into a trap. I didn't lead you into a trap. Entirely. I just dissuade where we shall go. It wasn't entirely a trap, okay? Essentially, I was the bad guy, and Laura messed up the entire game for everyone, apart from me. It went great for me as the bad guy. But Laura kind of made herself out to be the bad guy on complete accident. Like, she really thought she was taking out the bad person. And essentially, she made herself guilty, and I killed her for that. And then Lige was convinced because it all happened down in front of him. It was like me and him together taking out Lara, because she started shooting at us after hearing gunshots of him firing. And I finish off Laura as she's running away from Lige, saying she's innocent. And then, game continues on. We start doing the tasks, and I'm over here just being as innocent as can be, even though I'm not. Doing some tasks, helping out, and it's down to just like two, and then Lana and Lige finally split. They were doing the tasks together, and I was just doing the other ones. They finally split up, killed Lige in the back. Never heard a peep out of him as I took him out. And then I go and, help Lana out with the task that she's doing. Just drag the game on out a little bit longer. Pure trust. And eventually we finished the task we were doing, and of course Lige didn't finish his because he was dead. I tell Lana, hey, let's go check up on Lige, since we just finished up, make sure to help him out. Let's go see what Lige is up to. And I let Lana lead the way, and as she turns the corner into the room where he should be working, she goes, oh, and I have a knife pulled out behind her. And we finished the game there. It was a glorious, silent bloodbath that happened. It was great. The important question is, did you learn a lesson, Lana? I was too trusting. Thanks for the goodies, by the way, D. Clark. Piling them up again, if anyone's wondering. Almost at 9 stacks plus. Never trust that. What? You can trust me. I did no wrong here. Lesson is, under no circumstance should Thad be trusted. This is how I get blindly. To be fair, I got blindly killed in that game so many times by Lara. Lara has a terrible trigger finger. You see Lara with a gun, go the other direction. Just turn around. She has an itchy trigger finger and she'll take you out. Anyone who won't tell people their real name should not be fully trusted. Wow, back on this. You're really taking it out on me. No, it was Lara has an itchy trigger finger and she's killed me blindly many times. To be fair though, I got my payback the one time. Because she was shooting down a hall and after she had just and I stabbed her in the back because I was like, this isn't something an innocent person would do. She's just unloading down a hallway. I never get a gun in this game. I never find one. Basically, anyone can pick up a weapon. They're just on the ground. There's like 2 or 3 guns each round and a knife and then a few screwdrivers that you can use. Then there's a detonator and a C4 as well that can randomly spawn. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I know Hannah's excited to play it. Lara's gonna be joining us, so if you see her with a gun, walk away. Just turn around. I think I might work on I got no idea what I'm gonna work on. I think we should just keep talking. Joking. Work on this. What do we need here? We need tough, mossy, cobble, andesite. We need everything. Everything but deep slate. And we should probably fill this box up. Where do I keep stuff? All of it's here. Mossy's good. I really enjoyed that round though, Lana. I don't think I'll ever get another one like it. Nobody is ever gonna trust me beyond that point. Hey! Tabs! Stop punching me! Thanks for the 100 bits. You know, oftentimes if I just take like a random, like, if a mob randomly walks up to me and hits me, it always feels like I just imagine you whacking me one for saying something. Oh, it's like ingrained in my head. Out of like kindness, not out of like anything else. It's like a friendly tap is what it is usually. You know, one thing we didn't really work on was how the heck this thing is an arch. Like, make a turn. We're not gonna do something so abrupt as a perfect 90-degree angle. I guess we could just do something like that. That work? Yeah, that would work. Okay. Let's grab some placement blocks. Plan that out. It worked great when we did it for the docks. It did not. If anyone remembers when I built a majority of the dock area here with the wood here particularly, It went terribly. Well, they know it's true. Is out of friendship. The wax, I think. Brought home a smoothie that tastes like cinnamon toast crunch. Really? That's a thing? This sounds delicious. It's so yummy. Don, can I have one? I love cinnamon. It's all natural ingredients too. Huh. Impressive. Sounds like you guys have been forgetting to invite me. So I'll look for that on Monday or Wednesday night. It literally is by pure chance, Aaron. There's been nights where it's just like even after one of my streams, we just started like on the server for a little bit and we just hop on for like 3 rounds. I think we've played it what? 3 different nights. That was it. Where did you get your username from? Oh goodness, Hyperfox. I've had it for years. It's got to be coming up on 14 or 15 years I've had the name Thad Destroy. It was when I made it within a Xbox account when I had to make a username. Just was trying to brainstorm ideas and that's what I settled on. At that point in time on Xbox, everyone had to have a unique name. So the like THE destroy did not work. So it had to be THA destroy. And that's just kind of where it came from. And then Thad itself was when I was playing on a Minecraft server about, but gotta be 5 years ago now, 5 or 6 years ago. And someone on the server just completely mistakenly read my name because my username on Minecraft doesn't have a capital D, which is how I've kept it for a lot of things now. And they just read it as Thad and then Estroy, and they just would call me Thad. This is where that came from. Now I just go by Thad. It's a lot friendlier. Cinnamon, peanut butter, and chai. Interesting. Sounds delicious. You're not in the inner thought circle. You have to be either Canadian or live in Minnesota to be in the inner circle. I think we usually sit in the Gen Con VC tabs. I think at the moment it's just been those that we've been sitting in the Discord we made for Gen Con. Because that's where the server kind of started. Now that's quite a story. I don't even know what game you're talking about. Yeah, it was one of the ones that Lige had randomly brought up. I'd never even heard of it. He asked his opinion. I give a brutal opinion for builds if people want it. If they truly, I've now switched to a point where it's like if they really want my honest like feedback on it and things that they can improve on or change, or things that I think that might not be right, I'll give it to them. Destroy mode, that's true. That all friendly and all that destroy mode. You want opinion? I'll give you opinion. I'm just more blunt with the opinion part. All right. The bottom looks to be like a cobblestone tough variant, and mossy cobblestone. So start there. Can I be objective in the style that's not my own? I won't be able to give you as much ideas of what else you could do, but I'll point out if something doesn't look right, and you most likely everyone has a part of their build where they're like, yeah, that probably just doesn't look right, but I don't know what to do. Very medieval builders, so anything else you seem to dislike. I don't know about that. There are some things that I just don't think look good in Minecraft. That's for sure. But the what is it? Like the sci-fi look with like bright lights and all that, and it's usually deep slate heavy. Frog lights are heavy use, brighter colors. That sort of build style is crazy. I can't even process how much some people will throw into it and be able to work with. I'm impressed with those builds. Because they use some crazy things with like copper, especially even now. I think that's definitely a build style that's kind of grown. But yeah, I'll be able to help with medieval builds much more. What I prefer. Not even like just in Minecraft, just in general. I love medieval. I'm doing this right? Yeah. I always try to help out if someone's asking for feedback. Like, there'll be times where um, someone's building, they're like, I don't know what to do here, and they're just looking at a blank wall. I'm like, well, what are you thinking? And we kind of brainstorm together because there's a lot of different things I've seen people do, and usually I can help from there. I've done a few modern builds. I've never liked them. Then again, that was a handful of years back since I've done a modern build. There was a lot less to work with then. It was mainly like quartz and concrete is what we had to work with, and sea lanterns or end rods. Now there's been a lot more added. And a lot more that has been kind of like figured out for modern builds. I don't. I also don't hold myself on a high, like a very high pedestal. I enjoy my builds, but I still there's areas I have for improvement. And then there's other times where I am confident with my stuff. I'm confident in my abilities to be able to do something in Minecraft. Like I'll eventually figure something out if I'm trying to do something. Like, I gotta build boats at some point. I have never built a boat in Minecraft. I know I'll be able to do it. It'll probably look good. Good enough. You go a few more years down the road, it probably won't look that good. Well, I'm hoping. I'm pretty confident. Does what? Does have enough room? Hello there, meanwhile. Welcome on in. How are you doing? My. Yeah, I don't understand this name. Feel free to correct me. You probably already did. Let's look. Let's see. There's been a previous message once. You said hi before as well. Remember, brain dead here. Sounds like your head is getting bigger. Mine? I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works. The moment is gone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know how that feels. It's like someone didn't hear me the first time, didn't hear me the second time, definitely didn't hear me the third time, and they asked by the fourth time. I'm like, it just doesn't matter anymore. It's the moment is gone. You're not gonna laugh. You missed out. Oh, well, that's what's there now. Happy mistakes. That's not right. Happy accidents. I don't know. Something like that. I need to organize this. There. I could not figure out where anything was there for a second. Doesn't matter what's in the middle here. think once we get a few more like bits and pieces like this in there, it starts to feel a little bit better. Mm-hmm. May as well do this section. I think we gotta do, yeah, we gotta kind of redo this side. Unless that was the pattern we needed to follow. No, it was the same. I like to think up next to the building it'd be a little more mossy. Let me do something like that. I need scaffolding. Think you know where this is. It's not in here, but I gotta check out of curiosity if I did put some in there. It's gonna be probably in one of these three. Nah. Who's in the rest? Mini blocks. Boom. Boom. Actually, some of that actually does work. Continue this on up with a bit of stone. And there we go. Then we gotta have 3 here. I think that all works. Let's connect up this guy. We just did that. Then we just gotta do the top bits. Oh, sorry, there's sunflower. I wonder, do we add towers to these? Even just like smaller ones that are like made out of stone, not like a full-on tower like this guy, but like a few ones that are like a square and then just like a stone box tower thing that rises up just a little higher. Terrible explanation, but if you saw it, then it wasn't a half bad explanation. I think it would break up the repetitive pattern here. I think that's good. Yeah, yeah. Let's keep going, huh? We can keep going straight for quite a ways here. I think we just build it all the way out. Maybe for these two sections we raise it up one. I've noticed one thing, if you're ever building a wall, elevation change to it is sometimes really nice. I'd noticed that a long time ago when working on walls. Don't have a shovel. Elevation change adds a lot to it. We'll re-put those in a second. Oh, that was there. Okay. Gotta sleep. Oh, I forgot. I was looking around at my stats just out of curiosity. I noticed I passed 1 million jumps recently. And I hadn't noticed that. I've jumped over 1 million times in this world. It's a lot of space bars. It's kind of cool stat to see. I hadn't seen 1 million on that page yet, apart from probably flying. But that's all kilometers. What's this? Damage taken? Damage dealt? Oh, a few curiosity things. Oops. That didn't need to get removed. I do need more tough. I'll just grab it from here. Must have brought this over when I was messing around with all the new tough blocks. Just a few miscellaneous things. Building has gotten so much slower nowadays. So much more patience goes into this stuff. Good night there, Demon Kitten. You have a lovely, I don't know where I was going with that. You have a good night there, Demon Kitten. Hope you get some good rest. Lovely rest of the night was what I was gonna say, but if you're heading to bed, I just hope you get some good sleep. I appreciate you lurking as always. Eat a cookie for me when you get hungry. Ah, perfect timing. There's your cookie. Let's organize the inventory real quick. Start with cobble, and then andesite, stone, cracked, stone, polished. Alright, let's go from here. These don't really matter. Oh, not what I wanted. I mean, this works. I just feel like we need to bring it down one. Like that. Yeah. It's time likes these where I question if I use too much. But then you take a step back, and even up close, it doesn't look half bad. It's not meant to be a feature. Doesn't matter, right? Question so much of my building. It's always kind of it's nice to have to be streaming this every once in a while. It's good to bounce ideas off of one another. So I appreciate that. Mm. Oh, perfect. The wall's working. Well, I don't think I actually have one of these bad omen potions just yet. Oh, I heard one more. So I didn't realize when I first was getting these ominous potions, or bad omen, ominous bottles, I guess, bad omen effect. I didn't realize that they came in random, like, bad omen levels. Like, I had gotten my first, I think, one or two was like bad omen 5, and I was so confused at first. I was like, man, it really just gives you bad omen 5 off the bat? Kind of crazy. And now I've realized that it gives you different ones. And hello there, Anura. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We're just doing, working on a wall here, in Medieval Port City. We had the design all done right here, one section of it. Now I'm just kind of doing the rest of the tedious work. You're doing good? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. But yeah, you know, just doing some building here today. Humming away, having fun. I think. I think people are having fun. I hope. That's what we need to do is have like these little bits and pops and doodahs at the bottom as well. Oh, and we did that. Oh man, there's so much we can do. I forget some of the things I do nowadays with making stuff look pretty. There's so much you can do. Did you like the Pebbles idea? It has not grown on me at all. Not one bit. I'm really trying to have it grow on me because I know people like them, and usually people find them quite nice, but I don't. Maybe I just need to move that guy. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm gonna look up a tutorial how to use buttons. I just don't like them. I wish they were mini stone buttons. What? Oh, if they were like smaller. If it could if it wasn't so centered, I think is the big thing for me. I could then get behind it a little more. Wanted to raise a few sections here. And this one? Yeah. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to place. I wanted to just place another one of those. I'm gonna throw one of those in there. Break it up. I think that, yeah, I think we have to raise this one then. I gotta collect the blocks. Yeah, I just think that adds so much more. That's where we put a tower. I think we keep this one like this. We're gonna bring this one down and as well. My goodness, my bot never even told me to take a break. I need to go and do that. This will be a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. Stand up alongside with me. Grab a drink of water if you haven't recently. It's a good time to do so. Good excuse to do so, in fact. So you may as well go and get a drink of water if you haven't. Otherwise, I'm back in a little bit. I'm back. You guys are terrible. I I didn't fall for it, but there was every fiber of my body was ready to rush back to the computer. I knew I paused. And I've heard the hitting sound too many times to know that in that sequential order it's the sound. But it's terrible. Y'all are terrible. I'm not thanking you for those bits. That's exactly how I wanted people to use it too. I was talking to Hannah because she was just got home. And she's like, "What? What's the matter?" I'm like, "They're playing the hitting sound." A for effort. It's about as close as you'll get to getting me for any of these sounds that are jump scary. Oh my good. Oh, stop. I don't even want. It's terrible. It's a mini one. Oh, you know what we should do if this I don't know how this wall is gonna end, by the way. There's a lot of stuff I just leave there's more? There's a lot of stuff I just kind of leave the side open for, and I have no idea how I'll ever finish it off. But I feel like if this goes into like near the water, we should make it really mossy. I think that'd be cool. The wall didn't work. Maybe they're just merchants. All right, on to the next bit. All right. Oh, we gotta finish that side. Did y'all take your break at least? Or at least get a drink of water? Nope, I'm shopping for a new desk. A new desk? Oh, what are you thinking? What kind of space do you got for a new desk? Are you getting like a big desk? An L-shaped desk? I like my L-shaped desk. I was actually looking at filing cabinets here today, because I need one, and I didn't decide on one just yet. And Hannah decided on the opposite one that I was more favored towards, so now I don't know which one I want. Which is fair, because the opposite one matches better, but the other one had better, it looked cooler. L-shaped, I think, it has to be big enough for work on one side and then play on the other. Okay, so you're gonna do something like that. All right, that's fair, that's fair. I have a few people that have like setups like that where they have a L desk and it's like, this is my work side, this is the gaming side. I'm like, that's too much. Too many sides. What I need to do is like have some sort of system that can fill this up for me. One day. It's just a struggle. It's hard to find a new desk, to be fair. I think it's best to go simple. Mine is extremely simple. It's literally just a... It has two little shelf things on the one side. The rest of it is just a L desk. Now we need stairs and slabs. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. Stairs, slabs. What was the rest of the stuff? Was it just stairs and slabs? Ooh, we still need a block. Right? Oh no, that's a slab. Oh, we'll need a few blocks there. Let's just grab some cracked bricks and a stone. Shelf things are what I don't want. My play side has two monitors stacked, one on top of the other. The work side is two monitors side by side. It's like you almost need the little space underneath. And you don't want the shelves. Yeah, I didn't want one with shelves either. I decided to get one with shelves. I like it. It works. But if I had to like use both sides, I don't know about that. I like the spruce. I think the spruce adds a nice little touch in there. So let's grab a bit of that. Something like this one. Oh, look at me know my organization. That was impressive. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't know how these up and down bits are gonna work. I should have tested it. We'll see what happens. We'll make some sort of janky thing, probably. I like some of the ones with shelves, and I wonder if they have to go on it when I put it together. Mine did. Is it like held up the one side of it was like connected to the desk for support or to the shelves for support? You'd have to look at it closely. That's it. I'm just some just some sawhorses fly. Yeah, there you go. Make your dream desk. Just make your own. I'm right there with you, you know. There's not a single one out there that's correct. Just let's make our own. I'd love to make my own someday. It's just some support legs and a flat surface. How hard could it be? uh, I don't need drawers or anything, just a dang desk. Why must it be so hard? I don't know. I wish I wish I knew. I know exactly how you feel because I was in the same place. And you want to know what I had to do? I had to settle for a few shelves. It was, and I don't mind them. But it was terrible. It's no fun looking for stuff like that. Anything furniture related, there's nothing perfect. There's things that are close, things that are what you want in the wrong color. How can there be a million options and not one of them be correct? See some that I really like, and then I noticed the price anywhere north of 800. No thanks. My desk was nowhere near that much. I think it was less than 200. Or right around that mark. It's a sturdy desk. This one in particular it's actually moved around a lot, if I remember correctly. Yeah. There's parts of this desk that are not the original parts anymore. Because they broke and disassemble and reassemble. Really happy with it though. That's my goal. Around 200 is fine, even a bit more, but I really needed to like it, yeah. Or, you just spend a whole lot of money on getting all the stuff to make one. Casual, I don't know, probably more than 800, but around 800, let's say. You just spend that much and then you can make one and it's perfect. Depends what tools you have. I can make one. I have all the tools and everything. Just do not have the ambition to do so right now. Fair enough. That's yeah, no. It's it's fair. Here, I'll come down for a weekend. Well, I'll give you a list of stuff to get beforehand. We go over it. Come down for a weekend and we do it together. It'd be great. Just fly down or over more of. Deal. I'll buy the steak dinners and even dessert. All of a sudden, it's gonna be more than. See, now you have ambition. I was joking. That sounds fun though. Ah, steak dinner sounds lovely. uh, I'm asleep. Even without like this little crowning piece, I'm kind of liking where it's going. I think it looks good. I just have to build more of it, and then I end up liking it more. It's crazy how that works. Oh, we didn't throw any of the trapdoors on this side. Now to figure out this side once we get to it. What is next? What's next is a slab that goes there, and it has to be the same block every time. This is a stair up top. Alright, alright. We need slabs. That's what we need. Silly of me. Should have known I had them in my inventory. You guys believe September here is coming to an end almost? Like we got about a little over a week left of it. It's gone fast. For me anyway. Maybe we throw the stairs in first, so I can use it as a block to go off of. Yeah, this year has flown by. It really has. It really has. And maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. It's been a pretty good year, I'd say, so far. I mean, we basically started off with the Mountathon. I mean, can't complain there. I like this one, this song. A fun one. You always hum to it. Overall, it's not been too horrible. That's fair. There's always ups and downs throughout a year, especially, even just with a day. But overall, I'd say it's been pretty good. Oh, we still got a few more months anyway. We're moving into the holiday time. Kind of already are, aren't we? But moving back into that time of year, that's hectic as ever. It's like it's always so much traveling to go and see family. Who would have known? Um, Maybe we do a stair? I don't know. Definitely not one of those stairs though. We need like something like this. I think that'll work. It's a rough. I think it works. It's a rough solution, and I think you won't even notice. And then like you keep this is just like some slabs. Yeah, better than a block. I have to figure out if I'm spending Thanksgiving or Christmas with my family. Apparently, I have to share these holidays with my coworker. What? Oh, I see. You gotta work either Thanksgiving or Christmas. Work doesn't. Your job is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, at least you got a coworker that can take the other. I know some people that do like an every other year sort of thing, where they have to work like Christmas like every other year. I'm like, that's, I guess. See, the one nice thing, one half of Hannah's family does Thanksgiving and Christmas together the weekend after Thanksgiving. They do both of the holidays together the weekend after Thanksgiving. And it's amazing because everybody is probably free. And then you get both of them kind of, you get to kind of see them for both. I really enjoy that as well. It's always fun seeing them. I just saw that side of Hannah's family here recently. Yes, but being it's usually quiet, but still have to work. Work, yes, of course. Yes, but being the senior person now in age and time at the company, I get to decide which I want. Oh, fair. And you're probably like, well, doesn't really matter. I guess I'll see what my family is doing. Or do you have a preference? I think I would prefer Christmas. I definitely prefer Christmas time over Thanksgiving. I think a lot of people can agree with that, right? I'm not a big Thanksgiving person. I'm not. That just I'm I don't know. The one thing I can enjoy Thanksgiving for is just the ability to see family, I guess. Otherwise it's quite hard. I'm hoping that with all my brothers we can kind of start a tradition where we always all see each other. This is a tongue twister for me. Always all see each other for Thanksgiving time. Last year we did it. I hope we can do it again. Hello there, Hannah. Welcome on in. I think Christmas over Thanksgiving this year, the new guy can suffer. There you go. It's only one day, truthfully. And you work from home. How bad can it really be? I'm assuming you both work from home. Or do you work in the office? I know you usually work from home. I don't know. Whatever. They make you come in on Christmas. It's terrible. I think I found it. Only 22 pages of searching. Mashed potatoes with some stuffing mixed in. Oh no, I can't do stuffing. What'd you find on the 22nd page? Mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn. Everyone's gonna be getting hungry now. Sorry. You guys are big on your corn here. Corn is amazing. Okay? You didn't have to accept it. There's no other choice. There's a corn on the cob. Fresh corn is always amazing. Can't pass it up. I drove past a water silo in the shape of a corn, and I thought of you guys. Oh, you thought of us. Water tower, water silo. You know, I don't have a way of putting lights up here. That's a problem for down the road. Listen, I'm from the city. Isn't it the same? What do you mean, isn't it the same? It's called a water tower. Water towers are around cities. Oh, this looks glorious. We haven't even done the bottom bits. The bits and bops. I like it. This place is getting a wall for the Dwarven Kingdom. I can't decide on a wall for this place. I don't know how high, how detailed. So many decisions. I've stuck 2 hours into this wall. I don't know how I do it. I'm always... I stick so much time into builds. You're tired? On a Friday night? What the heck? Nap time. Over here we have corn silos for feed, the water towers. It's the same, it's the same here, D Clark. Don't listen to Lana. She's new here. It's okay, Lana. You will learn. It won't take you long. How's your job though going there, Lana, now? What are you on, 2 or 3 weeks in? Enjoying it? Are you enjoying it more than your previous? That's a good question. The first Wednesday of the month yet? No one tell her. And it's good. Y'all are fancy over here. What do you mean we are? Okay, maybe where you are working is fancy. No, you don't. You don't have to be scared. What? Folly teams? It's a folly. What? I'm trying to look this up. I don't understand. It's a medical thing? What makes it? Never mind. Maybe we shouldn't go. I know. I figured out it's a catheter. Thank you. I, I don't know. How, in what context am I supposed to know this? Okay. Why do you guys know this? I know what a catheter is. But like, what's the difference to an ordinary cat? I'm being too curious for my own good, aren't I? Well, there's long term and short term. Ooh, really? That makes sense. Would this be like a long term one or more short term? This stays for a while. Oh, Nursing 101 with Nurse Lana. I always enjoy learning new info. Next, I need a volunteer to show how to put one in. Anyone want to volunteer? Would be very worried if anyone did. Is it painful? I'm assuming it's more uncomfortable than anything. Curiosity is fun. Shouldn't be, but I would hate to have one. It's fair. Bladder. That's the balloon. I'm assuming the balloon stops it from. I have so many questions, but I don't think this is the right place to ask them. Oh, hi, Laura. Do you know what a folly is? We're learning over here with Nurse Lana. How are you, Laura? It's good to see you. You said you'd be there here. It's good. I'm glad you made it. Is that for people who do sound engineering for movies? No, no, no. It's a catheter, apparently. A type of catheter. So does all of the urine always make it into the bag, essentially? Unless it was put in wrong, obviously. Such yes, it do always? That's impressive. Some smart people made these things. We've been working on this wall here. The balloon stops it from leaving and leaking. Really? I mean, I figured that's what the balloon did. I just wondered if it made sure absolutely. You spelled the same. Polyartist and polycatheter. Oh. I looked up Folly Team and I didn't know what to expect. This is very curious. I know nothing. I mean, I know the general purpose. Internal or external? It's internal. I got a graphic. That's what I'm looking at over here. That sounds ouchy. It looks small. So when confused patients pull on it, it's a bad experience. Ah, yeah, I bet. Is there a way to wait? What, what does this say? Balloon port. So I'm assuming you can deflate the balloon. And then it makes it way easier to remove. This is so cool. I love that we are learning about cat. Lana started this, okay? I did not expect to be teaching this. Well, this is... Yeah. Drainage valve. Urine collection bag. Intriguing. 10 out of 10 lesson for a Friday night. Absolutely. I don't know what else people are doing on their Friday nights, but I'm learning about catheters. I had some empty sulfur boxes. Long story short, it was fancy and has special terms that do my job. Teams, not terms. Special teams that do my job. Long story. That's called mayo. I had a few spare. I guess we don't. We should bring some over. No, we don't need to bring. Yeah, we need to bring some over. We got a lot of empty over here. It's so silly. There's always a reason behind things. I'm sure it's just named after someone. Keep thinking of me. Of course. Very American. Empty shulker chest. I need to minimize this graphic Lana sent me. On to next. Progress was done on the wall, finally. We designed this wall so long ago. I don't have any way to get up to it yet. I'm thinking we put like a little tower thing there at some point. And that would be fun. Anyway. Okay, sorry to hop on and hop off so fast, but I'm supposed to be watching Survive with my sister right now. Man, people come and go so fast. Enjoy season 47, whatever you said. Wall looks amazing. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you, though. You enjoy. It's good seeing you no matter what. I'm always happy whenever people pop on in, even for a short amount of time. But you enjoy. That's not rooted dirt. That's just normal dirt. Bye-bye there, Lara. Season 47, good memory. You enjoy that. Say hi to Hadley for us. Oh, Lana, I finally did a portal design for my portal on the server. Sounds like Lara is busy tonight, but and won't be on to protect her precious Frank. Down with Frank. Moss and moss carpet. Yep, I designed I put together a little design and it's on the server. We need some slabs as well. Ooh, could be tough as well. Oh, this place is coming together. I haven't seen this view of it before, and I think the wall helps it, but just with this house, that house, and then this one is like a perfect tiered step up. That's what I was going for how the top look of it would be. With roofs being up and down and having tiers to them. First thing to start with is to have a few bips and bobbity boo bobs of stone come on out. Stuff like this, and then even like one a little bit further out. That. We'll just make this into a rough dead end. Give this a shot. Then the rest is going to become packed mud, anything very close to. Ah. And then we'll even I think like right here would be a good place. Bring it in one. This pathway is very broken. That's how I made the original design of it, so I think we're gonna continue that process. There's even like parts of it that completely broke. Interesting. Anyway, sleep. It's getting dark. Come back through a little bit more. Some coarse dirt. Grass and all that can come back in a future date. Few rooted dirt here and there. Then we do the moss. No. I'm glad you're enjoying your job, by the way, Lana. we got lost there on a little tangent. I didn't mean to. Oh, it's plenty all right. That's what happens. Happens from time to time, you know. That's okay. Have something like that. Packed mud here and here. This one there. Go out that way. Bring this one in. I don't mind learning new things. Even if it's a odd thing to be learning. You never know, it might come useful. Might come in hand. Might be handy. You know, I'm never giving someone a catheter. I mean, you're only getting. Hey now. Practically turning to dust. I'm not that old, Lana. I'm still spry. I still move around just fine. See, I'm even jumping. And I'm sprint jumping. Oh my goodness, it's 7. I gotta take my break. It's past 7. This bot is not enjoying telling me that it's break time. Today, I guess. Although it usually doesn't do 7, I just didn't... Oh. Oh, Lana did it. It was a good time to take a break anyway. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. Stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. I don't know. Have you had dinner? Maybe it's time to have dinner. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all took your break. Got about an hour left to stream here. We'll make the most of it, huh? Y'all take your break. I'm looking at you. You know, I know if you didn't. I'm like Santa Claus. Joking. Oh, I do love the mountain from a distance. It's that little fog effect to it. You noticed this last stream, Alex pointed out that this frames this portion of the mountain so well. Totally on accident. Just funny how little scenic things like that happen on accident. I hope you all have been enjoying stream though. All those that listen. Always hard to tell. Nobody's ever outright like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying stream that. It's going great. I just hope that those that usually are here aren't just coming here just to usually be here. Just hope you enjoy. That's all. Good cozy vibes. That's what I'm aiming for. That's more of what we have slowly transitioned into. We have our moments. But I do enjoy the coziness of this stream. A lot less tiring. I'm able to just kind of build. If I go quiet for a little while, you know, it's fine. We just listen to the music. I hum away. Other times I'm on a long tangent. But you know, apparently Oscar enjoys listening to my stream. That was a fun surprise. There's a lot of people that are just pop into chat just briefly every once in a blue moon. And there's other people like, oh yeah, I lurk. It's like, really? You do? You actually enjoy listening? Even without the chatting? Oh. It's crazy. You listen to my humming for hours on end. I'm listening, but still shopping too. I know. I mean, there's a few of you that I know if I just like have like a question for you, you're most likely listening. Um, uh, y'all are appreciate everyone. Appreciate when you guys are here. Gosh, I'm not even using my tool. You're not supposed to be shopping for bits now. Oh, that noise is haunting. Ever since mending has become a thing. Thanks for the 500 bits. Haunting noise. Oops, that was supposed to be a chicken too. No, it wasn't actually. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, T. Clark. I mean, at this point, you might have... Never mind. No. Are you sure? Are you sure that was accidental? I'm starting to think some of these aren't accidental. The first one, I believe it was. Oh, whoops, accidentally gifted subs. Meant to just cheer one. Yes, I hit the wrong one. I'm a hot mess today. Maybe you shouldn't be shopping. You should probably close Amazon. Or whatever you're looking on. Thanks for the chicken. That chicken is still my favorite. You aren't wrong. No chicken. Oh, it is Amazon. Oh, of course. I was like talking with Hannah about that. I was like, there's always like specific websites for like certain products, but it's like I always prefer Amazon. Amazon has it down. Everything loads fast. It's the same looking, it's always the same across the board. You ever go to what is it, Apple's website? I went to it because someone was like, "Oh, they're coming out with a crazy new cool phone or whatever." I go to it, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I was like, "Where's the buy option?" There's no buy option. I wasn't gonna buy anything, but I was like, "Where do I?" There's no buttons. I didn't understand it. I think that was like one of those moments where it's like, oh, maybe I am. Maybe this is how like other people are when they start to not understand technology. I don't want to be that way. It is sometimes I check other sites, but usually come back to Amazon, right? Like they're just not set up well, or things aren't loading as fast. Loading time is huge. I used to be on eBay all the time, but got scammed once, and that's all it took. Oh yeah. I don't know if I've really ever bought anything off of eBay just because of how many people have gotten scammed that way. There's just a little more trust with Amazon. Then again, there's always the once in a blue moon where someone has a bad experience. It's just guaranteed to happen. It's like I'll be looking at reviews on some sort of product, and it's like the review is criticizing how it got delivered. I was like, this doesn't criticize the product. It's like, yeah, I understand. Come on now. How'd that Pac-Man get down there? You see that? I don't remember placing that. I think I'm starting to get into the groove of this pathway. And then I'll be ending. Funny how that works. It was a lot easier to make this pathway when I had my little randomize button. I won't deny. Now I'm just kind of trying not to think about it too much and just go for it. And I think that's working out. The pathway won't be a focus anyway in the long run. That's the truth behind it. Ooh. I've never done that before. Curiosity. Do I like it? Is the question. What if we did this? Where's my stone slabs? I don't know why I didn't think that was a stone one. Interesting. I've never done two. I think we'll leave that one and we'll see how it feels in a few weeks. Little happy accidents. Oh, come on, it's almost night. There we go. Boom. This build right here will be really cool. It'll be such a small build in the end compared to the mountain, but it'll be so cool. I'm starting to see I'm starting to see the picture of it more clear in my mind. I'm like looking at these just few little buildings that I've done, and it's just starting to get pieced together. One thing I do think I'm gonna have a problem with is fitting some buildings in some of these tighter areas, especially right here and there. I almost wonder if it might work out better if there isn't any part of a building here and it's just like a bunch of shrubbery, like overgrown shrubbery might look good. And then maybe the other side is someone else is taking care of it and it's just like some nice tall flowers that grew. Those sorts of details will come a little bit later once I do build a house. Essentially, what I kind of decided on was that I want to do the pathway so then I know how much space I can leave between buildings and the pathway. I had built these two ish, 2.5, before I did the pathway, and I had a rough idea of how big the pathway should be, so I could kind of go with it. But like, I had some areas where it kind of like overstepped, and I wanted to first build the pathway, then build the house, and then do little details around the house. Oops. I like to think that since this has a little ledge up, that the pathway on this side of the pathway is going to be much more overgrown and just broken in general, just from like rainfall. It might change once a building gets put up, but you never know. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I got another thing where it breaks fully across. Like the one thing I'm definitely like leaning towards is that there's not like a single, there's not someone making sure this entire place is being kept up, essentially. It's just a whole bunch of people all together. I mean, maybe there's a council or something, but they mainly focus on their port. Their port is going to be something that's much more well kept than anything else. It's their big thing. It's a port city. There's so many plants in this game. I love it. And I hate it at the same time. I think it's growing on me. I think I really like this. I empty my inventory here. I do think I sometimes overthink some of this stuff. But that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's only time. Just... Yeah, I like how this is coming along. I do, one thing I'm kind of practicing with playing on a server at the moment is making kind of ruined builds where things are kind of a little more like fully ruined, like pieces are just taken out of it. If you guys can think of my bridge I had made for my base there, and the floating island and all that, the bridge is like very shattered, and I hadn't really done anything like that before, where things are kind of more in ruins. So it was a lot of fun kind of messing around with that. And I really want to have some like some ruins around in just the world, just random small ones. But I think it'd be really fun to make an entire like ruined castle or even city down the road. Then I don't have to worry about lighting. Maybe start with a ruined castle. Might be easier than doing a whole bunch of buildings that are all in ruins. Ruin builds do look nice. They do, and it takes some like backwards thinking. It's like you gotta imagine the entire build, and then you gotta take a chunk out of it. And I don't know a way of just making the ruin just off the bat instead of just making the full thing and then taking a chunk out of it for now. But maybe that'll be just the way to do it. Or maybe even if I know where I want to have part of it just to be in ruins, I don't make that as detailed, and then I come back and make it all broken and all sorts. That's making sense. Different thought processes. Thinking. I think I would have to build it first, then ruin it, right? I feel like that's the most straightforward and easy way to do it. To do it any other way, you'd have to really like think it through or even just have a rough idea of what it would look like. For like a tower. let's say if I was to make this tower into ruins, you just simply cut off like at a slant or something, or even just the top of it, and that's quite simple. And it's just jagged at the in parts of it. I feel like that would be quite easy. But other stuff, if it were a house, it's much more. You gotta think through it and probably build the entire thing and then make it in ruin. I don't know. It's one of those things where I've looked at a lot of different inspiration pictures around on the internet just to get ideas. There we go. Also, why the heck do we not have mud? Can I break this with my... Oh, nothing. Knowledge unlocked. Why can't we make packed mud slabs? You can only do brick packed mud bricks, or I think it's just called mud bricks. You can only do mud brick slabs. You can't do packed mud slabs. Anything. Truthfully, every block in the game should have a slab form. That'd be nice. It's just half of it. I'm really liking this. I think I got the hang of the pathway down again, where it doesn't have too much of a rough transition. It's like asking why we can't use concrete as slabs. Crazy thought, guys. Like this is a Mojang meeting and they're trying to get ideas for the next update. Alright guys, I got a crazy thought. But what if we gave every block variant a slab? Whoa. Hold on now. That's anarchy. Too simple. I agree. I don't use concrete all too often, but when I first had learned about it, I was like, "There's not a concrete slab. What is this?" And we still have not had a concrete slab since we've gotten concrete. The game the Mojang has proved themselves that they will go back and add different variants to blocks. For example, in this most recent update, we got like 1,000,000 variants of tough. But I think another one I would really love is if we could get another plank texture. It would be a lot of blocks if they did that. Because if they did another plank texture, they would probably have to do a plank texture for slab, stair, and it truthfully would just be a retexture of this. I mean, it can't be that hard. There's so many texture packs that do it. Just add the block. It's too much. I was about to say that is getting crazy, and I know. It's a slippery slope to go down, huh? Just put these blocks over here. Yeah, that's good. We're making good progress here. Looked on the wall a bit. Got a little more of the pathway done. Good progress, good progress. I'll take a nice little walk on over to the mountain. I think one thing I had already said it just earlier, but one thing to kind of fill it to add something to this empty space. I want it to be empty, but I don't want it to be barren and just look like Minecraft. But I think one thing we can add is some ruins for just here and there. Not too many. I gotta like apparently I should load up Skyrim and just walk around the game and figure out how the heck they made some areas be so beautiful. That's funny. I found that I have started to walk through my world instead of fly as much, just looking at things to see what needs changes. Oh, I I usually do the walking. It's something I do off stream often. I'll load up my world and I'll just walk around it and just think of certain things I can do. Um, that's where I came up with the idea of making probably a bridge that'll cross this area. It'll be an interesting bridge once I get around to it. It's a nice change up. If you take a walk and not fly around your world. I don't know what your world looks like. But especially with mine where I have changed thousands of blocks now at this point. There's a huge radius of blocks that have been altered by me, and I do need to slow down every once in a while and look back at some things. It's like, oh, I need to finish that up there. I need to do a lot of decorating of this. Or there's some things that might break the immersion where there might be a block missing here and it's just emptiness. It's like, oh, I should probably go fill that in. See, like right here, eventually I'm gonna have a river that flows, a waterfall that flows down the mountain, and then a river. I've talked about it a few times. But anyway, there'll be a river that starts to flow here, and there's gonna be like a little waterfall that kind of forms right here, and that'll be fun to eventually build. Then we got this big open plains. I think what I have to do with this open area is just start placing blocks down in my creative world. There's parts of it that I have thought out, other parts of it not so much. I think that's what I gotta do. It's not as big as your world by any means. Still a baby world. It's my Java server one. Okay, it is your server one. I wondered. So I have plenty of space to work with. Yeah, there you go. It was that was what I was doing recently. I was flying around and just surveying the land. I was like, what else can I kind of maybe throw in here? And I was looking at it. I was like, truthfully, I'm getting close to my void, and that'll be quite the interesting project once we get there. I gotta about 20 million ideas with the void, and all of them are gonna probably get done eventually. But it's like I build up this. I got a few areas here and some windswept hills. I got this area out here that would be fun to work with. This area entirely is empty. This side is already too close to the void. I wouldn't want to do too much. I know I want to do some things here. This right here, I got to completely change the land and make it better to put like another port in here. A nice, it's going to be more of a village compared to what we have up here. But it's going to be another place that's going to have a port that's going to be directly connected to the mountain. But there's going to be a village of people here as well. What happens when you hit the void? So the ideas that have been tossed around and that I want to do, we're gonna look at it via map, is I want to connect this ocean up with this ocean here, and then also connect this ocean via here with probably just like a long, big river. So there's gonna be large portions of the world I'm gonna have to create to make that happen. And then also at the same time, in other parts of the void, I want to make it completely shattered. I want to break the land. I want to make it as if this is just a shattered piece of landscape with all sorts of floating islands and that are in it. Very fantasy vibe. And it's just me this very shattered land where there's gonna be parts of it that are trees. There's gonna be a snowy mountain on one of them at a different height. There's gonna be maybe even a few villages. I might build like a village that's like was like broken. One thing I really want to do is recycle some of my builds I've done recently, and one of them was castle that I did for the maze event. I think it'd be fun to revamp this castle a little bit, do a few more touch ups on it, and throw it on a floating island. So it might, by the time we actually get to working on the void, I might have a whole bunch of builds like that stored up that I've done on servers. For example, it'd be kind of cool to do the dome build I just did on the server I'm on at the moment and throw that on the exact same floating island in the void. And that could be fun. Um, but those are some of the ideas that have been thrown around. So part of it is rebuilding some of the land just as normal land. And then other parts of it is to work with the void and make it a very shattered landscape. And that'll be fun as well. But like right here, this is so close together. It really isn't. This is a good what? It's got to be nearing 20 chunks apart. This gap here is probably the closest of all of them. But like this gap here, it's huge. Yeah, that would look great over the void, right? There's a lot of fun things. And then of course there'll just be random land masses that random floating islands there with nothing, and I'll be able to do multiple floating islands hopefully in a day. I think one of the things I kind of messed around with recently was doing some terraforming and with world edit stuff, and I think for some of those floating islands I might do it again. I don't know yet. It's either that or we just kind of wing it, just like what we did with the mountain, and get really good at building floating islands from the bottom up. You never know. Maybe I would get good at it. But yeah, those are the things that have kind of come up uh, that that have been that either I've come up with or other people have come up with over time. Still like open to ideas, but I think that covers a good majority of it. And then after that, I just continue working on outside the world, keep working outwards. Be interesting if we ever get that far. Years away, millions of blocks. But essentially, the mountain is beating heart, the central point of my world, and I just want to continue out from that point. Of course, we'll have some other things. So everything like around the mountain and going out is all going to be still more medieval and fantasy feel. And then, of course, I want to dip into some other areas. So, like, my spawn area is going to be much more random feel to it and much more not really a theme that goes to it. Not modern, not fantasy, nothing of the sort. Or just something cool, something different and unique. I'm actually like surrounded by two huge oceans on either side of this. That's thousands of blocks out at that point. Anyway, I am slowly making my way to a stopping point here. For those that are around, I'm going to be raiding out here in a second. Accomplished all that I wanted to get done today, and I know exactly who I'm going to raid. So anyway, come on, come join me in on a raid heading on over to Oscar. Y'all know Oscar. He's an amazing person, amazing streamer. He's got all the buttons. He's got all the things going on. Thank you there, Lana. And I really appreciate it when people do grab the raid message. Even if you're lurking, come on, join on in with the raid. It's fun. It's always fun. Death and Below. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry you joined right at the end. You can join us for a raid. We're heading on over to someone amazing. I hope you're having a lovely night there, though, Death and Below. It's good to see you once more. Thanks for the stream. Have a great night. You as well, D. Clark. It was a fun stream. We got on some fun tangents. We got some good building done. And I don't know. I'll be live next week. Next week, Tuesday. Most likely. If anything changes, I'll update you in the Discord. Maybe I'll have a random stream this weekend. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Things happen. But anyway, please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. Otherwise, I think that's all, you know? Thanks for the cookies. Thanks for the time. And I'll see you next time. Y'all have a lovely weekend.